Hi there, welcome to BoxPred. I've been trying to get this video up for some time now and having no luck, so fingers crossed this one works. In this video I'm going to be giving my prediction on the upcoming fight on December the 11th between Amir Khan and Maidana. This is for Amir Khan's WBA Light Welterweight Title, for whom Maidana is the mandatory challenger. My prediction for this fight is a victory for Amir Khan by decision. First of all, I'd just like to talk a little bit about Maidana, the challenger, and then I'll go on to Amir Khan. How do I feel Maidana can win this fight? Well, I follow the rather common consensus that he needs a knockout. I feel if both of these fighters had similar attributes, similar punch resistance and punching power, that Amir Khan wins a rather one-sided fight. I feel that Amir Khan is the more skilled boxer with more natural ability. However, he's up against a guy who has around a 90% knockout ratio. This guy has very heavy hands, and for me, Maidana needs to rush Amir Khan in this one early on. He needs to give Amir Khan no time. He needs to make Amir Khan panic. That's the best way that he can make Amir Khan divert from the game plan, in my opinion. And if he does that, it's very possible that he could land that decisive shot and get the knockout. He can fight on the inside and he has decent foot speed, so I feel that Maidana is capable of doing this. However, now I'm going to move on and talk about Amir Khan and why I think this won't happen, and why I've gone for Amir Khan by decision. Okay, Amir Khan has very quick hand speed and foot speed. He can fight behind the jab from the outside. He has good movement. He can counterpunch. And for me, he can follow a game plan. All attributes which he needs to adopt in this fight. And he can, and I think he will. He is a Freddie Roach fighter, and I believe just behind Manny Pacquiao in the pecking order for Freddie Roach's most important fighters. And when Manny Pacquiao eventually goes and retires from boxing, I feel that Freddie Roach will be looking towards Amir Khan to take up the mantle, so to speak. I also feel that Freddie Roach does not put his fighters into fights where he feels they haven't got a good chance of winning, where he feels there's a real threat. We've seen that with Pacquiao, and although a lot of, myself included, thought that the likes of Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito would cause a lot of trouble for Pacquiao, in the end I don't think either fights were very close, and Pacquiao pretty much gave a boxing masterclass. I think the same is going to happen in this one. I feel that Amir Khan is a very highly skilled fighter. A lot of people probably think he's overrated. I don't think so. I think Freddie Roach took him on because he saw potential there. He's become far stronger, far better boxer since that time where he got knocked out by Brady Prescott. Yes, his chin is still suspect. However, I feel that a fighter, regardless of their punch resistance, can always defeat a power puncher with the correct game plan, and by sticking to that game plan. I'd like to go on record as saying that even though Carl Froch does have a tough punch resistance, tough chin, if Carl Froch had Amir Khan's suspect punch resistance and had fought his recent fight against Arthur Abraham, in my opinion, the outcome would have been exactly the same. Because Carl Froch stuck to the game plan. That was the way to beat Arthur Abraham, and he adopted that through the whole 12 rounds. He listened to his trainer in between rounds. If you watch the tape back, his trainer was telling him to stick to the game plan, don't take any risks, don't get caught in tempted into a slugging match. That's what I see a similar outcome in this fight. I feel Amir Khan can stay away from Maidana. He can keep Maidana off balance and stop him from getting the powerful punches off, for a lot of the time, because he punches from angles. He's a quick counter puncher, as I've mentioned. He's skilled, and I think speed plays in modern boxing. Speed plays a very important part. Not the most, it's not everything, but it helps goes a long way. So I feel that, as Freddie Roach has already told the media, Amir Khan is going to work from behind a jab on the outside. He's not going to be like a lot of other Marcos Maidana opponents who just stand in front of Marcos Maidana and just trade blows with him. That's a quick way to get knocked out. Amir Khan will not be standing in front of Marcos Maidana. He will be moving around the ring. He will be moving out of range. He will be coming in and going out very quickly. He will be keeping Marcos Maidana off balance, and he will be getting out of the way of shots. He'll be using what he's been taught by Freddie Roach. And he can go the distance. There's no problem with that. Even though Maidana has had sort of a problem going the distance, especially against Demarcus Corley late on, where he showed signs of lagging, I feel he will be in condition for this fight to go the distance. But I think the thing that's going to get to Maidana is, I feel Maidana could get hurt in this one, and I feel that I wouldn't look past Marcos Maidana going down a couple of times in this fight, if I'm being honest. I feel, it's not the power of the punches that you're hit with, it's the angle that they're thrown, it's the speed they're thrown at, and it's the timing used. And they're the punches you don't see, and it's the punches you don't see that they will be your downfall. And I feel that Amir Khan has the attributes to really do some damage in this fight. I would not rule out a late stoppage for Amir Khan in this one. However, I've gone for the points decision because two reasons. First reason, Marcos Maidana is a top level competitor. Make no mistake. He is a warrior. He went down against Ortiz. He came back to win that fight because Ortiz did something which Amir Khan must not do in this one, and that is to get carried away. If he gets some good early results in this fight, Amir Khan must not get carried away and look to try and finish it and then get caught with a shot from Maidana. But I feel Maidana, it will be hard for him to stop Maidana late on, because Maidana, although he has a suspect punch resistance himself, he'll fight on till the very end, I feel. And second reason, Amir Khan, I feel, because of the punching power of Maidana, Amir Khan may be a bit too cautious to take the risk to finish off this fight. If he has Marcos Maidana under some pressure, I feel he may find it difficult to get the courage to go in and take the risk of finishing the fight off, because he inevitably will probably have to trade blows if it comes to that. So that's my view on this fight. I appreciate it could be a knockout for Marcos Maidana because this is boxing and it only takes one punch. But I don't think that's going to happen in this one. I think we may just see a different class of fighter here from Amir Khan. He may just prove that he is a level above Marcos Maidana in terms of skill and boxing ability. And I am going for the victory for Amir Khan by decision. Thank you for watching my video. Please comment on this page or on my homepage, and please, if you do like these videos, do subscribe. I appreciate you all watching. This is BoxPred. I'm out.